What do you like to be called, and what do you love?
Well, I like to be called Lynette. The younger ones call me Miss Lynette. I love God, first of all. I love helping people.
What is the most healthy habit you have?
Eating.
What's the main reason you've been on the streets?
I started doing crack at 18. I was on the streets by choice, I should say, because I couldn't be at my parents' house and getting high at the same time. It's not so much that they put me out. It was like, I put me out. But, they, look, you got to stop this or, we're not going to tolerate this. But they did. They tolerated a lot. So, but it was an off and on the street type of thing, right? Walking the streets to get drugs and whatever I had to do, to get them. I wasn't a good prostitute. I was not. But whatever way I could get it, yeah.
Have you ever tried a rehab program, and how did it feel helpful or not helpful to you?
So I've stopped several times. I've had a year clean before, 3 years clean. The last time, before this time, I had 7 years clean. But I had lost my kids, by the way. Yeah, by then, my parents had been adopted my kids. But anyway, I was just tired of myself. I had graduated, of course, from crack to heroin. And I was just out cold. I was just doing nothing for myself. So I went to treatment up in the Pontiac area. And when I went there, I was able to land a job in my field. Yeah, things were going good. I was going to meetings. I had a sponsor. I was, working. I don't encourage this, but I met my husband. I met a man in treatment back in 1999, and we ended up getting married in 2001, and we're still together. We're still together. But yeah, with me and him together and working recovery and this. Actually, I stopped going to meetings as much because everything was going well for me in my life. I was good. We had bought a house. I decided that I'm going to get me a pretty drink one day. And I was off and running after that pretty drink, But it was things that led up to that. Not going to meetings, not staying connected with people that was in recovery. Well, besides my husband, he was working midnights and stuff. And then I started sneaking while he was at work, getting high on crack. And things got worse. Ended up selling the whole house. And when we moved back to Ipsy, we were homeless. And we would live pillow to pillow, post to post.
Was he still in recovery at this point, or no?
No.
He had slipped too?
Yeah, so that's another thing. You gotta have a great foundation. If y'all both gonna call yourself new, getting in this relationship, and you trying to sponsor him and he trying to sponsor you, and you're not staying focused on what you're supposed to do. So when I fell, he caught me so many times, he ended up, also using. We got accepted into shelters. That was awesome. I was able to go in one shelter. He was able to go into the other shelter. His facility, which was the Lana Center. I'll say that because I love the Lana Center. I do service work there. But he was able to get an apartment. His caseworker helped him get an apartment over here in Ipsy. And so he got it, and I ended up moving with him. And we stayed in that apartment. Ended up using again.
What has been the thing that has made you stop your unhealthy habit?
Because I had to leave my apartment because I was about to get my leg cut off because I had got my leg really infected. And I had some serious issues, sepsis, and a lot of issues going on. And I couldn't walk. And so I ended up having to go to emergency and hospital. And once I came out of there, I went to my parents' house and my parents and I stayed there for a while until and then my parents let me rent their house. Let me and my husband rent their house. My husband stayed clean. I stayed clean. We've been clean 13 years now.
What do you see are some of the gaps in the system for people who want to get back on their feet?
The engagement center. I worked weekends at the engagement center, Saturday, Sundays. I loved it. It was a great place. People could come. Some of the rules I didn't like, but about how often they could come, but it was good. They could come and get off the street. Sometimes a treatment center was available for them. Sometimes it was a wait. The wait is what was terrible. Technically, we were only supposed to house them 24 hours. If they had a serious plan, if we knew they were going to get in treatment, we would house them a little longer. It really depended on how many people was coming in. They couldn't just sit and have a bed because we got to get people in and out. I may have seen them Saturday, but they'd be gone because their time was up. Even though they may not have been ready. Meaning ready to leave and go back into the world, because they may not have had, most of them didn't have anywhere to go or sleep or anything. And then they closed the engagement center one day. I was supposed to go to work that weekend, and I got a phone call. It wasn't a pre-warning or nothing. I was furious. I was really hurt. I'm still hurt about it, because now, where are our people going that's tired of getting high, tired of using, tired of being on the streets, whatever reason? This might be they surrender, and then where they gonna go? I don't even know where people going. You find somebody to stay with, or you sleep outside, and at that point you done lost trust in your family. Done lost trust in you. You can't stay with me. I love you. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, what they saying, but they don't trust right then. There's nothing set up. What needs to happen and needed to happen that I think that I saw was they needed to be able to stay longer until a treatment center was ready, if this person was really serious about going to treatment. So the state needs to allow all these empty buildings that's around here, it's a bunch of them. If you really want to help get people off the street and help people, then staff need to be trained, but we need to have a facility that'll house people until they can get into treatment. That is the biggest gap. When the hospital's not keeping them, I'll be telling people to go in there and say, you feel like hurting yourself. That you want to hurt yourself, and you can get in then. And if you don't, then they're going to put you back out on the street. Sometimes you got to lie to get the help you need.
What advice would you give to others?
Just to hold on. And a lot of people don't hold on, don't use. It's cliche, but it's the truth. If you could just not use, good things will start happening. Be as serious about that as you was with getting your drug. You gonna get that drug. You sick, you gonna get it. You sick for help, you gonna get it. So just, I know it's hard, but I say hold on and just keep on, keep trying it. And when you do get connected and just try to be around positive people, be around like-minded people. Our gut, and that's the spirit, okay, tells us when we're with somebody that, for real, that's like not good for my recovery. And somebody that is. It really tells us. If we listen to it, it tells us. Don't give up. Misery is optional. Pain is inevitable, but misery is optional.